There comes a moment in your life where you stop wondering, stop hoping, stop waiting for someone to choose you, and you step into the truth of who you are. The moment you declare, I am the one, the entire universe rearranges itself around that inner knowing. There is no force in existence more magnetic than the person who recognizes their own worth, their own power, their own irresistible energy. When you speak the words, I am the one, you are not merely repeating a phrase. You are activating a state, a frequency, a self-concept that your specific person cannot ignore, cannot resist, cannot turn away from. Because creation begins and ends in consciousness, and the moment you shift within, everything outside must reflect that shift with absolute obedience. When you say, I am the one, you are not convincing your SP, you are convincing yourself. And when you convince yourself, they have no choice but to feel it, respond to it, and align with it. You are not trying to get their affection. You are acknowledging that their affection is already yours. You are not chasing them. You are realizing they are drawn to you effortlessly. You are not wishing they would see your value. You are stepping into the identity of the one they are already devoted to. Feel the difference in your body as you speak these words, I am the one. Feel how the air shifts, how your inner world stabilizes, how your mind centers itself around the identity of someone who is chosen, adored, and prioritized. You are not waiting for their love, you are embodying the truth that their love has always belonged to you. Everything you desire already exists as a vibrational reality the moment you assume it to be true. And when you repeat, I am the one, you are entering that reality, merging with the version of yourself who does not hope for love, who is love, who attracts love, who is recognized as the only one they want. When your SP thinks of you through the lens of this new identity, everything changes. The hesitations dissolve, the resistance evaporates, the distance collapses. Because no one can resist the person who has already decided within themselves that they are the chosen one. When you declare, I am the one, your SP feels it as an undeniable truth, even if you say nothing externally. They feel the pull, the connection, the shift in energy. They start wondering about you randomly. They feel a sudden urge to check your social media, to think about you before they sleep, to reach out, to close the gap. They cannot explain why, because it is not logical, it is energetic. It is consciousness communicating with consciousness. Start repeating the words now, calmly, confidently, with absolute conviction, I am the one. Every time you say it, you dissolve old versions of yourself, versions that begged, doubted, waited, or chased. Feel those versions fade away, becoming distant memories. They no longer represent who you are. You have stepped into the identity that creates, the identity that commands, the identity that knows. You are the one they think about. You are the one they prioritize. You are the one they choose. You are the one their energy bends toward, naturally, effortlessly, inevitably. Say it again, I am the one. And notice what happens internally. Notice how your heart responds. Notice the shift in your breathing. Notice how your mind becomes quiet, steady, certain. Certainty is magnetic. Certainty is attractive. Certainty is irresistible. People fall in love with certainty, not desperation, not fear, not lack. And when you claim yourself as the one, you embody the certainty that has the power to bend reality in your favor. Your SP is not responding to your words. They are responding to your state. They are responding to the version of you that knows you are the only one who fits their soul. When you stand in this identity, they feel drawn to you. They feel safe with you. They feel compelled to move toward you. They feel the energy shift, and they cannot resist it. You stop doubting, and they start pursuing. You stop worrying, and they start seeking. You stop chasing, and they begin to feel the desire to come closer and closer to you. Because everything begins with who you decide you are. If you decide you are the one, that you are the love they crave, the presence they long for, the comfort they miss, the person they can't get out of their mind, then that is exactly how they will see you. They are simply reflecting your inner self-concept. When you shift the way you see yourself, they shift the way they see you. Start building that identity from within. Imagine yourself as the version who is naturally chosen. Imagine yourself as the version who never doubts, never questions, never fears the loss of love. Imagine yourself as someone who is adored, valued, cherished. Imagine your SP looking at you with devotion, admiration, and desire. Imagine them realizing that nobody compares to you, that nobody has your energy, your presence, your essence. When you imagine it and claim it, it becomes the reality they cannot escape. Repeat again, slowly, letting the words sink deep. I am the one. Feel the truth of it vibrating inside you. Every cell in your body rearranges itself to match this new identity. Every thought reorganizes itself around this knowing. Every assumption aligns with this reality. And reality must follow. Your SP begins to feel the shift without you saying a word. They feel the thread of connection pulling them toward you. They feel the change in the atmosphere between you. They feel drawn in, almost like an invisible magnet is pulling them to notice you, think of you, desire you, reach out to you. This is not manipulation. It is alignment. You are aligning with your true identity. The version of you who chases does not exist anymore. The version of you who fears losing them is gone. The version of you who wonders whether they will choose you has dissolved. You stand now as the version who knows, and this version does not hope, they expect. They do not wait, they receive. They do not question, they decide. Decide now, I am the one. Decide now, they choose me because I am the one. Decide now, they want me because I am the one. Decide now, they chase me because I am the one. Let these words become the foundation of your energy. I am the one. Not sometimes, not when things look good, not when your SP acts right, but always, consistently, naturally, unshakably. Reality rearranges itself around your dominant state. So your job is not to watch your SP's actions, not to analyze their behavior, not to wait for a sign. Your job is to maintain the knowing of who you are in their life. Reality has no choice but to deliver what you assume to be true. When you say, I am the one, you are stepping into the timeline where your SP already acknowledges your worth. They already crave your presence. They already feel drawn to you. They already see you as the person they want to build a future with. Even if their physical actions haven't shown it yet, the shift has begun the moment you shift within yourself. Stop telling the old story. Stop repeating the old assumptions. Stop imagining the worst. Stop thinking you are replaceable. You are not. You never were. The only reason it felt that way was because you believed it. But when you believe now that you are the one, everything about your SP's energy shifts. They start to think about you at random moments. They hear your voice in their mind. They remember memories with you more vividly. They feel nostalgic for you. They imagine scenarios of being close to you. They feel a longing, a pull, a desire they can't ignore. They feel the need to reach out, to text, to call, to reconnect, to pursue. All because of one decision. You decided who you are. Say it with conviction. I am the one they choose. I am the one they adore. I am the one they think about constantly. I am the one their soul feels connected to. I am the one. As you repeat these words daily, your energy becomes undeniable. You start walking differently, speaking differently, thinking differently, and your SP responds to this shift subconsciously. Their behavior changes without them even realizing why. They feel compelled to match your new vibration. You no longer react to old patterns because you no longer identify with the old version of yourself. Everything is flowing in your favor. The universe does not bring you what you want, it brings you who you are. And when you are the one, your SP treats you like the one. They reach for you. They prioritize you. They chase you. They choose you willingly, joyfully, naturally. You are not asking for love, you are embodying love. You are not proving your worth, you are revealing it. You are not waiting for their attention, you are receiving it. Declare it, live it, breathe it. I am the one. And watch the world bend around that truth. Every time you affirm, I am the one, you are stepping deeper into the reality where everything works in your favor. You begin to experience life from the standpoint of someone who is desired, respected, and pursued. You begin to understand that you never needed to earn anyone's love. You only needed to realize that you are already loved. You begin to see that your SP is not the source of your worth, they are the reflection of it. And once your reflection changes, their behavior mirrors it instantly. Feel the shift inside you as you say it again. I am the one. Feel how the energy around you grows denser, more magnetic, more powerful. This is not imagination, it is transformation. You are rewriting the version of yourself that your SP interacts with. You are rewriting the script of your relationship. You are rewriting the assumptions that shape your reality. And as these changes take root internally, the external must obey. The outer world must adjust itself to match the inner world you now occupy. You are not simply the one they choose, you are the one they cannot forget. You are the one they think about, even when they try not to. You are the one who lingers in their mind in the quiet moments when the world fades and the truth becomes loudest. Your energy becomes a comfort to them, something familiar, something warm, something that feels like home. And people always return to what feels like home. They always return to the presence that holds a space of certainty. When you walk into a room in your imagination as the one, the energy shifts. When you speak from the identity of the one, your words carry weight. When you think from the perspective of the one, you radiate confidence that cannot be mimicked. And because your inner world writes their script, you begin to witness your SP leaning in, becoming more attentive, more affectionate, more expressive. They begin to feel that their life is incomplete without you. They begin to realize that no one else ignites their soul the way you do. Say it again, but slower this time, allowing every word to sink into your subconscious. I am the one. You are not asking for validation. You are not hoping for recognition. You are acknowledging your place, your role, your significance in their life. This identity is not forced, it is remembered. You were always the one, you simply forgot. And now that you are remembering, reality has no choice but to restore itself. It doesn't matter what the circumstances look like. Circumstances are nothing more than shadows of old thoughts. Your new identity dissolves them automatically. Distance doesn't matter. Time doesn't matter. Communication doesn't matter. When you step into the truth of I am the one, everything that seems like a problem begins to fall away. Everything that once hurt you begins to lose its power. Everything that once seemed complicated becomes simple, because alignment always simplifies. Your SP begins to feel you in new ways, deeper ways, stronger ways. They begin to see you with new eyes. They begin to realize that what they once overlooked is now impossible to ignore. You start to dominate their thoughts without effort or force. They remember your voice, your presence, your energy. They feel drawn to you with a natural ease, like something inside them is whispering, go to them, choose them. They are the one. This is the quiet power of consciousness. It does not beg, it does not chase, it does not force, it simply decides. And that decision becomes law. You decide who you are in their life. You decide the role you hold. You decide the importance you embody. And they reflect it with perfect accuracy. So repeat it again, with deep, unwavering certainty. I am the one. You are the one they wake up thinking about. You are the one whose energy wraps around their mind like a warm embrace. You are the one they long for in moments of silence. You are the one who appears in their imagination when they envision love, security, companionship, and passion. You are the one whose absence they feel and whose presence they crave. The more you claim this identity, the more undeniable it becomes in their experience. There is a version of you already living in the state where your SP is devoted to you. That version already exists right now in consciousness. And the moment you repeat, I am the one, you tune into that version. You merge with it. You begin to feel how they feel about you in that reality. Deep affection, longing, excitement, admiration. Your SP is already chasing you in that reality. They are already yours. They are already thinking, how do I get closer? How do I keep them? How do I show them how much they matter to me? Reality is not something you create, it is something you select. And I am the one is the selector. Allow yourself to feel the ease of being chosen. Allow yourself to feel the comfort of knowing they want you. Allow yourself to feel the certainty of being their person. Allow yourself to feel how natural it is for them to love you. This is not a fantasy. This is recognition. This is remembrance. This is returning to the truth of your own power. Say it again. I am the one. Let the words echo inside your mind like a command. Let them vibrate through your chest. Let them settle softly in your heart. You are expanding into a new state of being. A state where your SP's energy naturally rises to meet yours. A state where you no longer wonder how they feel, A state where their devotion feels normal, expected, inevitable. You are the one they choose, not because you force them to, but because you embody the identity that makes choosing you the only natural outcome. You are the one they desire, not because you chase them, but because your energy is undeniable. You are the one they move toward, because, energetically, you are the only one who feels right to them. And as you continue to affirm this truth, the world around you continues to shift. They start messaging you more. They start expressing feelings more openly. They start wanting more of your time, your presence, your attention. They start craving closeness. They start wanting to understand you deeper, connect with you more, experience life with you. This is what happens when you change within. The outer world becomes your reflection. So breathe deeply, claim your identity, and repeat once more, I am the one. Every breath you take in this new identity strengthens the bond between you and your SP. The more you settle into the knowing that you are the one, the more the world around you bends to reflect it. You begin to notice small signs that your SP is feeling the shift, signs that your energy is reaching them, signs that your inner work is echoing loudly in their consciousness. These signs are not accidents, they are confirmations. They are reflections of the truth you are stepping into. Perhaps they view your profile more often. Perhaps you feel a sudden wave of warmth or connection. Perhaps their name appears unexpectedly, or you receive a call or message at a moment you weren't expecting. These things do not happen by chance. They are the result of your internal decision. They are the proof that the universe rearranges itself around those who decide to embody their chosen identity. Say it again softly, like a gentle declaration. I am the one. These words are not meant to be shouted, they are meant to be absorbed. They are meant to sink deep into the subconscious where the real power lives. This is where your reality is shaped, formed, and projected. This is where your SP feels the transformation. When you tell your subconscious who you are, it tells the world. It tells your SP. It tells everything connected to you. You are the one they think about late at night, when everything is quiet and real. Feelings rise to the surface. You are the one whose face they imagine when they think of love. You are the one they compare others to, because no one has your energy. No one matches your essence. No one carries the same presence you do. They feel something with you they cannot replicate, and that feeling becomes stronger each time you affirm who you are. The moment you step into the identity of being the one, you stop worrying about the how or the when. You simply know, and that knowing becomes your power. You no longer look for signs in desperation. The signs come to you naturally because you are aligned. You no longer obsess over their actions. Their actions shift automatically because your state has shifted. You no longer analyze what went wrong. You embody what is right. And what is right is you. Feel it in your chest. I am the one. Feel how your heart responds, how your body relaxes, how your mind settles. This is the energy of alignment. This is the energy your SP feels when they think of you. You are not just someone to them, you are the one whose absence feels heavy, the one whose presence feels like relief, the one who stands out effortlessly, without trying, without forcing, without chasing. You are living from a place of certainty now, and certainty is the most attractive energy in the universe. It commands attention, it awakens longing, it creates devotion. Your SP senses this certainty, even from far away. They feel it as clarity within themselves, clarity that maybe they didn't have before. They begin to feel sure about you without knowing why. They begin to feel drawn to you without needing reasons. They begin to feel you are meant for them because energetically you have stepped into the identity that makes it true. There is nothing more powerful than a person who knows their place in someone's life. Not wonders, not hopes, not doubts, but knows. And when you know you are the one, your SP's behavior aligns with that knowing. They start choosing you, prioritizing you, gravitating toward you. They start craving your attention, wanting your admiration, seeking your presence. They start feeling what you once wished they would feel, because now you have become the version of yourself they are meant to respond to. Repeat it again and let it become your natural state. I am the one. Not occasionally, not when circumstances look good, not when you get a text or a call, but always. You are the one on their mind when they wake up. You are the one they wonder about during the day. You are the one they imagine a future with. You are the one whose energy calls to them softly, consistently, irresistibly. Your SP feels your certainty and it awakens something in them, something that has been waiting to rise to the surface. It awakens desire. It awakens recognition. It awakens the truth that they feel more deeply for you than they may have shown. It awakens the connection that existed long before the circumstances, long before the doubts, long before the fears. This connection has always been there, and now you are stepping into the identity that activates it fully. Every time you affirm, I am the one, you dissolve the old story completely. The story of doubt, the story of fear, the story of not being enough. That story does not belong to you anymore. It never did. It was adopted. But now you are returning to your original identity, the identity of someone who is loved effortlessly, someone who is chosen naturally, someone who is valued deeply, someone who does not compete because they are incomparable. Feel how powerful it is to stand in this truth. Feel how liberating it is to no longer seek validation outside yourself. Feel how magnetic it is to know that your SP is already feeling the pull. When you embody the identity of being the one, reality moves to match your decision. Your SP cannot resist the energy of someone who knows their worth. They move toward it. They lean into it. They recognize it. Say it again, this time with absolute conviction. I am the one. Let it echo through your mind. Let it anchor into your heart. Let it define your energy. The world reacts to who you believe you are, and now you believe. You know, you embody, you radiate, and your SP responds. They feel it deeply. They move toward you naturally. They chase you willingly. They choose you wholeheartedly, because you are the one. As you settle further into this identity, notice how effortless everything becomes. You no longer feel the urge to check your phone every minute because you already know the connection is alive. You no longer feel anxious waiting for messages because you already know they are thinking about you. You no longer question their feelings because your new state has already answered every question. This is the power of embodying the truth rather than searching for proof. The proof comes only after the truth is accepted within. Say it again like you are breathing your destiny into existence. I am the one. These words recalibrate your entire vibration. They rewrite all past stories. They dissolve every link